Hello air signs, and welcome back to my channel, the Original Aboriginal Tarot. And today I'll be doing general energy readings for you guys for the week of June 20th through the 26th. Please remember to check in for your moon and your ascending sign as well, so you can get a clear picture of your energies for the week. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, we thank you for your presence. Coming to you asking for messages, insight, guidance, please, for the collective of the air signs to help them on their journey through the week of June 20th through the 26th, 2021. And as usual, guys, you know you can always go into the description box below. I've time-stamped your readings. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're returning, then thank you. I also want to take the time to thank you guys if you've donated to the channel in any way. Thank you again for your support, and I pray that that be multiplied back to you tenfold. There's a link in the description box to do so. If you would like to leave a love offering or donation, and just know it will go right back into the platform, okay? Asking for messages and insight for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this is the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck. I also work with the Modern Witch Tarot deck. I will get you guys a crystal and also a number to help. Take the time to look into crystals and numerology if you haven't done so already. Thank you. Because they do help you have a better understanding of your energy as well. You know, everybody talks about angel numbers, where you see double, triple, sometimes quadruple of the same number, and at that time is when you should be paying attention to your thoughts and your actions, because that's usually when your spirit guides are speaking to you, when you see those numbers, okay? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for messages, please, to help the collective of the air signs with their journey for the week, June 20th through the 26th, 2021. And this is the Native Spirit Oracle deck, okay? And also, you guys, just so you know, I've decided to start offering personal readings now. And I will be leaving information on how to request one of those in the description box as well. Thank you. And those will be delivered via email, okay? When you request them, I'll work on them right away, and I'll get them to you through email. But the information will be in the description box if you're interested in that. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for crystal to help the air signs with their journey, your energy, aura, and vibration for the week of June 20th through the 26th, 2021. Crystal, please, for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Thank you. And this is the Modern Witch Tarot deck that I work with. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for order, direction, guidance to help our air signs with their journey for the week of June 20th through the 26th, 2021. Direction, guidance, and insight, please, for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And Gemini, you had a card pop out already, so I'm going to leave it there for you. Thank you. And this is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, asking for messages of enlightenment and encouragement, please, to help the air signs on their journey through the week, June 20th through the 26th, 2021. If you guys are not aware, there is an eclipse taking place. I'm sorry, not an eclipse, a full moon that's taking place for you guys this week, for all of us this week. Pay attention to the energy that surrounds you. And additional number, please. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high. Asking for a number to help the air signs, their journey for the week of June 20th through the 26th. And this is the Illuminated Tarot deck. And like I said, there is a full moon that's taking place this week, so there should be some energies coming through. Always pay attention to the moon energy. Thank you. Alright, air signs. Energies are on the table for you guys. And of course, Gemini, you're up first. And so let's see, the universe wants to say to you this week that the universe works fast when I'm having fun. Seems like everything goes by fast when you're having fun. And Native Spirit is supporting that with Spirit Keeper of the East. Very nice. So Spirit Keeper of the East has come in to say to you this week, new beginnings and a fresh cycle is occurring in your life. Wipe the slate clean. It's now time to release the old and start again. No matter what has happened in the past, it doesn't need to repeat in the future. Native Spirit wants you to know in Native traditions, the directions are honored, and it's believed that every direction has an associated spirit that can be called upon. In the great cycle of life, the East is the place of the rising sun, and is also associated with planting seeds in the springtime, birth, the waxing moon, and new beginnings. Pulling this card means that it is the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships when they no longer empower you, your Native Spirit asks that you not cling to the old, but set sail into new waters. Face your fear and allow yourself to stretch in a new direction. Wonderful opportunities will be born in your life. Your journey for the week, Gemini, is to stand and be still. Breathe and center yourself, and then slowly turn in a circle. Close your eyes and feel the energy of each direction. There's a difference in the feeling in each direction. So stand facing the east as the sun rises to sense the unique energy of that direction. And I can attest to this being true. I like to stand in the east portion of my home when the sun's rising, because it is an energizing feeling that invigorates and wakes me up in the morning, right? And so I stand in the window where the sun rises, and even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes, and allow that warmth to penetrate my face and my body and my skin, because it's charging me. You can feel it when the sun sets, right? A lot of people like to watch the sunset. It's calming. It's a release of the day. You know, it's letting you know you're letting go of all of whatever took place, like washing that energy away as it sets. And then in the morning when the sun comes up, it's this vigorous wake up energy, right? This vibrant energy that comes through. If you take the time to go outside and notice it, or like I said, even if you're just on your front porch or whatever part of your home faces the east, and then try it with the west, and you'll feel the difference. And it's funny how, you know, here it is, Spirit Keeper of the East. It has the sun coming up over the horizon, and the universe works fast when I'm having fun, has this same similar, you know, sun thing happening, right? Pay attention. You have new beginnings taking place for you. Okay? And embrace that. It's a good energy. And your stone is labradorite. See the magic. Very nice stone. I do have a piece. It's not polished, but it's really good with picking up an intuition and the unseen and mystery, mystical, magical things in life. Okay? Very good stone for that. The crystal for you this week is labradorite. And this is here to tell you there's magic all around you. If you lift your gaze from your everyday path, you will find it around every corner. It is in the beauty of a rainbow, the mystery of the stars, a hug from a friend, and the innocence of a child's laugh. Open your eyes to the many miracles along life's journey. Be a participant in the world around you and believe in divine timing and put your full trust in life's plan. You're exactly where you're meant to be. So take a look around you and you'll find your North Star guiding the way toward your destiny. Your core questions for the week, Gemini. If you could make a wish, what would you wish for? And when was the last sign you received to let you know you're on the right path? Your affirmation for this week is there is magic all around supporting me. And then pay attention to the signs from the universe that show up in your life, letting you know you're exactly where you need to be. And life does that with us all the time. You know, you have little mile markers that tell you you're headed in the right direction or you're going down the right path. You know, the path with least resistance is usually you going in the right direction, right? The universe has a way of putting up roadblocks and detours when we're not headed the right way. So if you're having fun, as the universe said, universe works fast when I'm having fun, you're going in the right direction. This new thing that you're about to embark on should bring happiness and joy and fulfillment and fun to you, okay? Labradorite is a crystal that will help you with picking up on the vibration of the magic around you, okay? So that you can see it. Tarot wants to support that with the King of Pentacles. This is you sitting in this authority on your throne and all about your money here. This is abundance. It's very nice. And the Ace of Wands, this fiery idea, this drive now that you have to move forward with something, going in the right direction, right? That's the universe. The hand that you see here is coming from the sky, this wonderful energy towards you from the universe. And then you have this Empress, which is your major arcana for the week. Another sitting on a throne in authority, and this is love energy. And it also speaks to abundance and fertility. So very nice energy for you and whatever this new thing is that you're embarking on. Very, very nice energy for you coming in, Gemini. And so right at the beginning of your week or in your recent past, here's the seat of authority where you're sitting on the throne here. King of Pentacles. And the king has all they've ever wished and fought for, and all their material dreams have come to fruition. And though they have so much, they're not miserly, but instead trusting and extremely generous. They love to see others succeed as they have, and will definitely be willing to lend a helping hand if needed. So if you're the king, don't be stingy with your time or money. Donate your skills, wisdom, and possibly money if it's needed. You'll feel truly fulfilled after spending the time to help others. Like I said, this is someone who's accomplished, who's made it to the point where they're willing to help people around them make it, right? Because they know how good that feels and how good it feels to help. This is, like I said, either your recent past or your very beginning of your week, your current energy, your surroundings, okay, and where you're sitting. Your current energy is this. This is your past energy or the very beginning of your week. The Ace of Wands is this new offer, idea, something that you're going to be passionate about, right? Nonstop. High above, a desert landscape, baking in the sun and heat, your wand burns with passion. A fire has been lit within you, and there's no putting it out Allow this burning drive within you to push you forward into new things. Harness that creativity. It's time to go and start this wild journey. This is the new thing that's coming in for you that you're going to be fulfilled. You're going to be happy with. It's going to light your fire, and you're going to be driven to have this fun that the universe promised you. Because like I said, it's coming out of the clouds here. And the universe said that the universe works faster. It helps you when you're having fun. And that's what they mean. You're going to be driven. Whatever it is they're offering, it's going to put a fire in you. And you're going to go for it wholeheartedly, nonstop. And this is your current energy here, the present energy in your week. Your overall energy and your future outcome is the Empress, which is a major arcana. And she's the third person that the child or the fool encounters on the journey of the major arcana. If you know anything about the story of tarot, and the energy that the Empress is providing for you, overall energy for your week, is love is everything. And the Empress is feeling herself. And this benevolent goddess is alive and truly connected to the world and others through passion and pure emotions. The Empress is empowered by her love and sexuality, and her energy flows through everything around her. She gives life to the lush vegetation and receives life from the powerful river. She welcomes pleasure and feelings and fills each moment with ecstasy. Think less and feel more. Embrace self-love and use that self-love to build stronger, more profound connections with family, friends, or lovers. Be fulfilled by your social circles of those who love you, and drink from the cup of love and allow it to nourish and warm you. Through love, you can find deep meaning and fulfillment. So love, love, love. It's all here for you if you let it in. Just like Labradorite said, right? See the magic, feel the love, spending time with friends, family, helping others to help them get to their goals and dreams. But once you've gotten this fire ignited in you, this idea, you're going to be moving forward into this energy from this. Very, very positive, fulfilling energy, abundance. Very nice. And it could be this gift is, like I said, there's fertility with this Empress. So this gift from the universe could be pregnancy or a child. This new beginning, this new thing coming up. So just be aware that that may be part of what's in the energy for you Geminis this week as well. But very, very positive and abundant energy overall. Your numbers, really, the ace could be a 1, and this is a 3. Angels and ancestors now have come in with Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. More positive energy and support right behind the Empress here. Of you having this drive and this wisdom to move forward on it, whatever it is this new beginning is that you're going after. Your ancestors and angels have come in with Medicine Mother, telling you to take action. Do what you know you need to do. Again, that Ace of Wands energy. Mother always knows best, and they say, that is what they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful, and this Medicine Mother has gone through many ups and downs, and she has lived and she has lost, and she knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes, and it's okay for things to come to you and then end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The Medicine Mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward, which you're not going to have a problem with. You know what it is in this past energy is the King of Pentacles, to help other people because you've succeeded in life. Something's come to an end, but there's a new beginning, and it's a blessing to you from the universe with this Ace of Wands. It's going to get you all fired up. And she's supporting that, saying, yeah, you know what to do, take action. Because your future outcome with the Empress energy says it's going to put you in this abundant place, okay? There's an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you're being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. So take just one step, and when you do, the next one will be presented to you. So this is saying just keep moving forward. Everything's going to unfold. And the universe is saying enjoy it, have fun while you're moving forward, because it'll unfold quickly. All this is supportive energy here for these. This is what I'm picking up. This is all supportive energy. The universe is going to work fast with this offer, this idea for you. Enjoy it, have fun, and just keep taking the steps to move forward, because your outcome is already promised here. So you're going from something that you're already sitting in authority in, that's coming to an end, to embarking and getting this new drive, this new idea, this new thing that you're taking on, which is going to push you forward to another seat of authority. And mind you, I know you should not worry about gender on these cards. It's still a throne, right? And this being a major arcana, it's actually higher than a court arcana, a court, which is a minor arcana. So you're going from sitting in authority to even better with this new idea, this new thing that you're embarking on. Enjoy it. Take action, go after it. 1 and 3 are the numbers that have popped up. An additional number, another court card, which is the King of Air, King of Spades, which is, more promise of success. But words that correlate with that, being spades, this is just like the Emperor to the Empress, and it's wisdom, experience, and authority. Excellent positive energy coming in for you with this new beginning. Just know the universe has your back all the way with this. This is the future outcome for your new spark that you're going after. What a wonderful promise of the future of you succeeding and doing well with it. No worries at all, Gemini. Just keep moving forward. You're going to see magical things happen for you with labradorite and this wand, which looks like a magic wand, right? And labradorite said, hey, see the magic that's in this for you. Keep the drive going, okay, with your new beginning and what it is you're going after. Very nice energy. Hope this resonates with you and what's going on in your current situation. Again, remember, it's just a general energy reading, so take what speaks to you and leave the rest for someone else. Please, if you'd like to leave a comment, I'd really appreciate it, just to let me know how things turn out and how this speaks to your week. Also, share the channel, click the like button, subscribe, and click the bell so you can be notified when I upload your readings weekly. Again, thank you if you've donated and supported the channel in any way. I pray that be multiplied back to you tenfold. And there is a link in the description box to do so if you'd like to leave a love donation or offering. Also, I will be offering private personal readings, and the information on how to request one of those will be in the description box as well, and I will be delivering those via email, okay? So I want to take the time to thank you again for tuning in, Gemini, and I hope to see you again here next week. Be well. Okay, Libra, let's see what the universe says to you this week. I am the loving energy of the universe. Beautiful. And beautiful energy coming from this card here. Native Spirit wants to support that with eagle medicine. Eagle medicine. Eagle medicine is coming to say to you, profound connection to the Creator in the heavenly realms. As the eagle soars high above the earth, it has the ability to see things from a higher perspective. Courage and stamina are filling your life, and you have the ferocity to right injustice and wrongs done to you or to others. And this is the time to face fear and overcome it. Native Spirit wants you to know, if the Eagle Medicine card has chosen you, You're at the advent of the opportunity to truly see life from a rarefied vantage point. Eagles are considered one of the most sacred of all birds in many tribes and cultures, and their single-minded fierceness, dynamic energy, and ability to soar high are part of the reason for this. This card reminds you to take heart and face fears. You do indeed have the strength to overcome any adversity. You also have a direct line to the Creator, and your prayers are heard and will be answered in accordance with your highest good. You have the capacity to channel extraordinary life force energy through your hands. Your journey for the week, Libra, is to go on an inner journey and imagine that you're an eagle and feel the power of your wings and the clarity of your eyesight and the power of your talons. And as you do this, be aware of the energy of the majestic eagle filling you. This is asking you to shapeshift, meditate, and use your imagination on what it would feel like to be an eagle and harness all the power that comes with that, right? The power of flight, the advantage of seeing things from a higher perspective, the strength of your wings and your talons to be able to navigate through wind currents and, dive and swoop to capture prey. All of these things, these are strong gifts and talents that Eagle has, but Native Spirit is saying to you, you also have these type gifts, and you have them on a spiritual level, in a way where you have a direct connection with the Creator, to the point where all of your prayers are heard and answered, and they're going to be answered in the highest accordance to what's going to be best for you for the outcome. Be aware of that and don't take it for granted. Everyone can't say they have that connection. This is a gift. This is something you have and you need to pay attention to. And it is definitely connected with the card that came before this, which is I am the loving energy of the universe. You have a direct connection with the power of the universe and the Creator, and the Creator using you in this dimension, knowing that you can be trusted with these gifts, okay? Pay attention to that. And it could be related to your throat chakra. You have the gift maybe of teaching or speaking to people and helping people to learn and grow in this time, on their life path and journey, because blue speaks to that throat chakra energy, okay? This is not something to take for granted, Libra. It's very, very wonderful energy for you that's come through affirming your gifts and your talents through Native Spirit here, okay? Pay attention to that. And your crystal is red jasper, telling you to take action. And so the energy of red jasper saying to take action this week says for you to check that box. If your to-do list keeps growing and you're losing motivation, then shift gears and put the pedal to the metal. You're in the driver's seat. Motivate yourself to take action and cross even the most tedious tasks off your to-do list. Getting started is half the battle, but it's equally important to be dedicated and finish what you start so you have a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. So set realistic goals for yourself to stay on track and avoid delays. One by one, each task will get done. Core questions for you this week, Libra. How would it feel to accomplish the things you've been procrastinating on? And what is the first step toward completion of one of these tasks? Your affirmation for the week is, I can do it. And then take the time to complete one thing you've been putting off each day. So if you're having a problem with getting motivated and accomplishing things that you know need to get done, this is your nudge to get on it. When we let things pile up and then we take a look at them again and again and again, it just seems like it's growing and growing, right? That mound of clothes in the corner of the room that a week ago you're like, oh, I need to wash, and here it is another week later and the mound's even bigger, and you're like, oh man, I got to get to that. Don't just say you got to get to it. Stop what you're doing. Take the time to separate those clothes and put one load in the wash each day. That's how you get to it. That's how you cross things off the list and get it done. It's just a simple example, but apply this to your life and whatever it is that you know you've been procrastinating on, okay? If it's work related, if it's just things around the house, tasks that are important that could interrupt or interfere with your prayers being answered, with what the universe wants to get to you that you're asking for. When you are not being efficient and taking care of the things that you already have on your plate to do, you're not going to get more. You're not going to get things answered without you taking action, okay? This is what this red jasper is motivating you to do. You have to take action. Tarot wants to support that energy with the moon. Something being revealed. This is past energy here, or right at the beginning of your week. Here it is, you have the Nine of Pentacles, where it's time to reap a harvest for all the hard work that you put in. Speaking to your money. And then the Queen of Cups, which is all about emotions. She's sitting in authority here on her throne, peering out into the future, right over the water there and over her cup. Her cup that's full. Your major arcana energy for the week, though, is the Moon card, where something that's been hidden will be revealed if it hasn't already. And so this is your major arcana card, the first card of the week, which is the Moon. This comes right after the Star card, which is hope, right? Hope for the future. But the Moon card reveals things that have been hidden in the dark. The full moon brings out the weirdos. Two nude women with wild hair and animal masks dance under the moon's strange light. And they dance and howl in the moonlight and release their wild, untamed energy. And the full moon brings out strange things from the dark. A glimpse of that lies beyond the ordinary. A creature lurks in the pool of water behind them, which is a reminder of the ancient fears of the unknown. Keep in mind also that there is a full moon this week on the 24th, okay? So something is obviously going to be revealed to you that maybe you haven't seen. Wake up your wild side, or take some action, right? Imagination and the realm of the mind can allow you to see things in a new way. You might be feeling restless, kind of weird, and full of wild energy, so be spontaneous. Do something crazy and trust your instincts. It'll lead you to new and possibly strange places. But be aware that by waking up your wild side, you may wander into some dangerous places as well. So be alert and listen to when your gut tells you you've traveled too far into the unknown. And we all need to be paying attention to that gut instinct that tells us that, even outside of the week of a full moon. So always make sure you have your line in the sand and you listen to your intuition telling you something. And this is the moon energy that's coming in the beginning of the week or in your recent past where something's going to be revealed. I think it has to do with the full moon this week. And the fact that it's at the beginning of the week could be, you might be getting these insight prior to the full moon, right? It's usually a little bit before, a little bit after, but that's when the energies affect us. So pay attention to that this week. The card that's right behind that is your Nine of Pentacles. And that speaks to your money and putting in the work. And it's time for a harvest, right? When you put in the work, you're going to have this abundance that comes from your efforts and what you've done. If you look at her, she's sitting in this garden that's just full of things to harvest that she's done. Everything is wine and roses right now. And you can finally get comfortable and enjoy it. You've made some smart decisions and managed your time and money wisely, and now you can sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So treat yourself to something decadent. You've truly earned it. And this is your current present energy where it is time for you to reap a harvest, okay? Take some time to enjoy that harvest. Don't just count it as, okay, that's behind me, what's next? Take some time to enjoy it. You worked hard for it. And like I said, it's Pentacles energy. So it speaks to money. The Queen of Cups is that future outcome that is showing for you, but right behind your harvest. And the energy of her, this is about a comforting and therapeutic guide. She's deeply in tune with the inner worlds of emotions. Highly empathetic and creative, She spends a lot of her time gazing out into the waters of the unconscious, and it might be difficult to keep her on solid ground. If this card is you, trust your intuition and feelings in creative endeavors. There's this intuition that's popped up again, just like with the moon, right? That gut intuition. So pay attention this week. Look for synchronicities, look for signs and things. All that's connected. So make sure you're aware of some things that are happening in your environment. If you search within, you will find a wealth of creativity and inspiration that will guide you down the right pathway. So that searching within is also saying tap into your intuition this week. This is the future outcome, which right behind your harvest isn't bad energy at all, because here it is, she's now sitting in this authority. But pay attention to your intuition about things happening around you. Your numbers for the week, you have this 9, and the moon card is, I believe, number 18. Yes, and 8 and 1 is 9. So here it is, you have 9 and 9. So your intuition, you need to be paying attention to what your gut is telling you about your harvest, your money, your work, is what I'm picking up, okay? Something's going to be revealed about that this week. Angels and ancestors are supporting that with summer. Bask in joy and light. This is abundance with this bee. Bees represent abundance, prosperity, sweet, right? The honeybee, sweetness. And you're harvesting in the summer, obviously, with this 9 of Pentacles. And summer is one of the core 4 major seasons of the 4 seasons, right? And this is the time you're reaping your harvest, is in the summer, which puts you in this wonderful seat of authority with this Queen of Cups. Very, very nice energy here. It's telling you to enjoy it, bask in and enjoy this time in the light. Was what I said to you as well. Take some time to enjoy this. You worked hard here. Don't count this as what's next. Take the time to enjoy this, what you've worked hard for. But the message from your ancestors with this summer card coming in: rise up, open your wings and shine, and bring your projects and plans out into the light, into manifestation. Summer has always been recognized as a time for joy and for going on adventures and making memories. Flowers are in full bloom and animals are enjoying the freedom of the wild summer days and nights. And people are taking holidays, basking in the sunshine and being lifted energetically by the light and the warmth. This is the perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness, and clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Angels and ancestor guides are encouraging you to enjoy the moment and not to rush forward, because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There's a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what's coming to you, as it is inspiration directly from the divine. Right at the very beginning of your reading, you had the universe come in to speak to you right here. Let me show you. Telling you that you are the loving energy of the universe. And right behind that was the Eagle Medicine speaking to you about all of your gifts that you have. And I said to you, remember, don't take any of this for granted. Everyone doesn't have that. So now, here it is. Summer has come in with that same information to you, letting you know that you're being directly divinely guided. This is coming from the universe. When this card arrives in your spread, it is also an indication of the coming summer, and that it will usher in important energies in regards to your questions or intentions. And like I picked up on it immediately with, all this speaks to summer and you harvesting what you've worked hard at. Your prayers being answered from the universe, right? You being able to tap in what you've asked for, and whatever it is being given to you now in this season, in the summer, from the universe. All of it. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Libra. Very nice. Whatever you've taken the action and worked hard on, yes, it's all going to be revealed now. The harvest and the reveal of all the gifts and your talents are going to come out with this full moon this week. That's what I was picking up on. That's what you're coming into. And this is a future outcome from it all. Abundance. You know, I refer to water as currency, right? Currency. And she's the queen of water. She's got all that abundance at her feet with a full cup. This is where you'll be sitting. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And again, from gifts from the universe, more blue with the water energy, more blue. Very nice what I'm picking up here. Very nice, Libra. So happy for you. So your numbers with the moon card, it was 18, 8 and 1 is 9. You have this 9 of Pentacles, additional number, of course, another 9, 9 of Diamonds, 9 of Pentacles again, of your harvest and where you are in the future. It's just abundant. Total abundance here for you, Libra, this week that's come through. Believe this card is also the Hermit card. When you look it up in tarot, let me give you the words that correlate with this 9. Yes, it's the Hermit, going within. And the sacrifice that you've made without regret and self-care, taking care of yourself. Again, take the time to enjoy this. You deserve it. This is that self-care from you taking the time to go within, you know, using your mind to see things from that high perspective. Be aware of your gifts with Eagle Medicine, telling you to do that, going within. You're divinely connected to the universe. And now you're reaping your harvest of everything that you worked for. Take the time to enjoy it. Take care of yourself because you've obviously made some sacrifices to get here. And this is your harvest season, summer. Beautiful energy. I hope this resonates with you, Libra. So glad to be able to give you this message. Please click the like and the share button, and please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear about it and how it pertains to your situation. Also subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you can be notified when I upload your energy reading. Again, I do them every week. If you've already donated and supported the channel in any way, thank you so much. I pray that be multiplied back to you tenfold. There is a link in the description box for you to do that if you should choose to leave a love donation. I also will be including information on how to request a personal or private reading that I will deliver via email. Just look at the description box for that information as well, okay? Again, thank you for taking the time to tune in, and I hope to see you again here next week. Libra, be well. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what the universe has to say to you. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. The universe leads us to light. Positive energy there. It's very bright. And Native Spirit has come in with Wounded Healer. So the energy of this card, Wounded Healer, that's come in for you is healing energy, vitality, and life force energy are flowing through you and to you. You are a healer, and you provide healing for others, even if you're not conscious of it. Whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues. No matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal the future. It's true, the cracks can be where the light enters the soul. We just had that about, you know, going towards the light, right? Here from the universe, letting you know that. You accept the love from the universe to help be your primary teacher. Native Spirit wants you to know the Wounded Healer is a tradition in Native cultures that asserts that some of the greatest healers are those who've gone through hardships and survived, who have been wounded and healed. It's believed that these individuals can provide great solace and can instigate profound healing for others. You may have been wounded in your life, or you have gone through challenging times, but the roots grow deepest where the wind blows the strongest. You are a healer in the most profound sense of the word. Healing energy is surging through you, and whatever in your life needs healing is also being addressed on your inner realms. And your strength lies in the difficulties that you've overcome. Your journey for the week, Aquarius, list each of your wounds or challenges from the past. And then next to each one of those, write what came out of that situation that was of a benefit. Additionally, repeat again and again to yourself, I am a healer and I am healed, so be it. This is speaking to the progress that you've made on your journey in life and challenges you've overcome. And you're still healing and going through some insight, right? Inside of you, you're learning through that, which is why the universe came in first to tell you to accept the love of the universe. Allow it to teach you, because it's always going to guide you back to the light and in the right direction, okay? Both of these go together. And what it is that you're dealing with right now on a healing spiritual journey is what you're going through, okay? Good energy, though, for you with this wounded healer coming in. And, of course, the lessons that you've learned and you overcome, you can help other people, right? Friends, family members, people you encounter in life. They go through something you've already overcome. You can say, hey, this is what I did. Or this is the way I think you can handle this, right? You can give them insight, direction, guidance, because you've already navigated through it and come out of it. So that's what being a wounded healer does. It's the energy native spirit came through with you for. And here it is, you have Chrysoprase, allow yourself to receive. Chrysoprase. Allowing yourself to receive. And that could be receiving anything, right? Guidance, love, monetary things. Allowing yourself to receive that. The energy of Chrysoprase, though, is saying to you, and what this crystal will do for you, it can sometimes be easier to give than to receive, but receiving help from others is a necessary component of a healthy lifestyle. So open up to receiving as much as you give. And remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. There has to be a balance between give and take in all of your relationships, whether it's with friends, family, or co-workers. If you notice yourself feeling guilty or uneasy when others give to you, shift your attitude so you can embrace what they have to offer. And I feel this is about your heart center, your heart chakra, right? Green is the color associated with that. So if you're healing on a heart level about things from relationships of the past, whatever that relationship is, like it mentioned, co-workers, friends, family, you have to be open to receiving, okay, in order for the healing, for you to continue to heal. The core questions for the week, Aquarius, is where do you give more than you receive? And what feelings cause you to do that? What shifts can you make to create more balance in your relationships? Being open, right? Allowing yourself to receive. It's one of the things you need to do. And your affirmation for the week is, I allow myself to receive. And then say thank you without hesitation or deflection to any and all compliments that come your way. Just a simple thank you is your way of receiving. Okay, don't try to deflect it. Oh, somebody compliments something about you. Don't brush it off. Don't say, oh, it's no big deal. Oh, no. Say thank you and leave it at that. That is the beginning of you being open to receiving from people. Allow yourself that, okay? This is a crystal that will help you with allowing yourself to receive, and it's called Chrysoprase. Tarot wants to support this energy for you with the Fool, beginning a new journey, stepping into something new here, okay? New beginning. Wow, another card from the Major Arcana, which is the Hangman, which is seeing life from a different perspective and being comfortable in that. This is someone who's hanging upside down with little to no effort, and they're comfortable with it because they see life from a different perspective now. This is part of the healing. This is part of you being that wounded healer and accepting and receiving from others as well as the lessons from the universe, okay? Very nice. Major shifts for you this week. And here it is, the Seven of Wands, defending your place. Defending this new perspective that you have, this new journey that you're on, this spiritual journey that you've come into some enlightenment about, okay? Wands is a fiery energy, and it's just defending your position. If you look at this, she has one wand and there's 6 wands opposing her. These are wands that other people are holding, and she's on higher ground fighting them. This is you, right? This is your fiery fighting energy of staying in your newfound perspective, your new beginning, your new outlook, okay? And so the Fool is the very beginning of the major arcana, to the point where the number for this card is 0. This is the very beginning of the story. The Fool is also known as the child, right? Stepping out and away from these expectations, these limitations, right? They're leaving the city life behind. If you see behind in the landscape there's a city, and they're out and free and wild and in the wilderness and embarking on this new journey. So your energy, just either your recent past or the very beginning of your week, is this energy. And the grand adventure begins. The fearless Fool, with her devil-may-care attitude, is ready to take the first steps towards the unknown. Pure passion and optimism fuel her as she dances to her music and to joy itself. She doesn't know what lies beyond the cliff's edge, but she's left behind her life in the city. Goodbye to normalcy, to routine, to the structured life she'd had within society. She fully trusts her instincts to carry her beyond the ordinary. Don't be afraid to take the leap of faith. Now is the time for you to start your journey, because you're ready. Be spontaneous and let your wilderness run free. Or your wildness run free. She's in the wilderness. Don't look back in fear. Look ahead and go up to the sky and sun and let your instincts guide you, because you've got this. Again, this is your new perspective, your outlook. Like, I'm going to go and try something new, do something different, out of the norm. This is the energy that starts off the beginning of your week here. And then right behind it, another shift, right? Major arcana with this hangman energy. And this is further along the journey. You know, the Fool is the very beginning. The hangman is after you've experienced some things. The hangman comes further down the line. The number on this card is a 7. And then this deck is called the Hang One. But the Hang One is true peace can only come from within. And the Hang One has found this inner zen in what seems like an unusual place. She hangs from the tree of life in a comfy sweater and equally comfy sweatpants. And maybe she seems a little odd, hanging upside down and perfectly poised, but she's also calm. And the Hang One is just simply relaxed and at peace with where she is in life, right? This newfound place, mindset, perspective. Finally, it's the calm after the storm. And you might have just had some tough battles or obstacles to conquer, but now's the time to relax a bit, meditate, and slow down, nurture your body and soul. You might have to sacrifice something in order to reach this state of zen, but don't worry, there's no right or wrong way to do it. It may even feel like your self-care routine is a little strange to others, but this process is crucial for you to embrace who you are and to free yourself of others' expectations and demands. Which you've already made that decision. Like I said, with the Fool energy, you decided, you know what, I'm not dealing with these limitations or these expectations. I'm going to venture out on my own. And once you do that, you know, she's still in the wilderness. If you see her, she's hanging from a tree. So she's found comfort in leaving the normalcy of everyday life that everybody else is in, and found her own way. Her own, you know, journey has led her to this place, this peaceful place of zen in the wilderness there. So something different, out of the norm, that you've accepted, that works for you, which there's nothing wrong with that. We all have to find what works for us in this life. And this is after you've gone through some healing. Okay, you heal and you move on from it, and you find this inner peace. And once you find that inner peace, the 7 of Wands energy is what's next, which is your future outcome, where you're going to defend it. And this is fire energy, so there's this fighting drive. And your fiery drive has given you the strength and willpower to climb to the top of the cliff, only to have others try to knock you back down. You've succeeded. and you're feeling strong, but others may be jealous. They'll try to make you feel like less and sow seeds of doubt in you, but don't let them. You deserve to be here. Fight for yourself, which I don't see you having a problem with, only because you've already stepped outside of the box and said, I'm not doing whatever the way everyone else has done it, to the point where you find inner peace and zen and you master that. And this is what you're defending against all odds, right? It's 1 against 6 here. These other ones down here, other people holding, saying you should do it this way, and why aren't you doing this? And because they see you've succeeded at it another way, and you know you got this, so you fight for it. That's what this is saying to me. It's very good energy. You know, your numbers being, this isn't a number, it's a 0. This is a 12, which can be reduced to 3 and a 7. Angels and ancestors are supporting you with a mirror guardian, telling you to take time to reflect. Taking time for you to reflect, which is that going within, that zen from the Hangman. And she could also be speaking to lessons from your past with this wounded healer energy that came up. But the mirror guardian telling you to take time to reflect, also saying, take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come, and recognizing your gifts. Like I said, that wounded healer energy, where you've learned some lessons. And it's giving you wisdom. You gain insight and wisdom from that. The angels accept you just the way you are. Even when you're going through a challenging time, they still hold you in highest esteem. The mirror guardian, which is a female angel looking into the mirror of life, invites you to witness your spiritual strength and beauty, to see yourself as the angels do. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are in fact what is reflected back to you by your world. And your life is one big mirror of how you feel within, and the mirror guardian helps you recognize that. When this card appears, you're being invited to take some time to see where you are right now. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. And your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to note all of your recent experiences, the challenges you've surmounted, the strengths that have developed, and the lessons you've learned. This is that wounded healer energy. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others, and offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. So part of you being able to receive the life that you want, the accolades from others, is learning how to receive, which is what Christopher came in and said to you, and learning from the experiences of your past, the challenges that you faced and how you've overcome them. Giving yourself credit allows you to let the mirror of life reflect that back to you. If you see her, she's looking in this mirror. And how we think of ourselves is the direct reflection we get back in the life that we live. So you need to think of yourself and acknowledge and recognize how far you've come and the accomplishments that you've made, in order for you to receive it, these accolades, these acknowledgments of your accomplishments from others. But you have to acknowledge them yourself first, okay? And then be open to receiving it when they want to give you that credit, when they want to give you those compliments, and say, oh wow, you've really overcome some things, you really did it, you know. Receive that, take that in. Don't brush it off. Your numbers again, 3 and a 7. And here you have a 10. And this is the 10 of fire. So more wand energy, just like her with the 7 of fire. And the words that correlate with, it's the 10 of clubs, but it reads as fire energy. The words that go with the 10 of clubs are responsibility or burden. So which do you want it to be, right? You choose. Lessons of the past can be you being responsible and accepting them and acknowledging yourself so that others can give you the compliments you deserve. Or you can look at your past challenges and hurts as burdens which will continue to reflect back to you in this life. So it's up to you. And Mirror Garden has said that to you, right? How do you view yourself is what your outcome is what's reflected back to you in this life. Very important for you to have positive outlook on your accomplishments and acknowledge it in yourself. And that'll be reflected back to you in this lifetime. You've already done it. You've made these strides, and to the point where it's gives you inner peace. You can handle it with no problem. And you know it, and you're fighting to stay there because others maybe don't see it because of how you view yourself. And she's saying, hey, the reason you're here is because you need to view yourself differently and accept how far you've come. So your choice to accept it or count it as a burden, count it as lessons learned and knowledge, or is it a burden to you where you're constantly reflecting on it in a negative way? It's how you perceive it, okay? That's important for you this week, Aquarius, and I hope that speaks to you. You've overcome a lot, and the universe acknowledges that as well. And they want you to be guided back towards the light. Receive that, okay? I hope this resonates with you. Please click the like and the share button. Leave me a comment so that I know that it did resonate. And share your experience or how it touched you or how it's helping you. Also subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you can be notified every time I upload. I do these for you guys every week. Thank you so much if you've already supported the channel in any way. And I pray that that be multiplied back to you tenfold. There's a link in the description box below for you to leave a love donation or offering. And it will always go back into this platform. Also, I've decided to start doing personal private readings, and that information is also in the description box below. That will be through email, where you request and I respond to you through email and send you your reading, okay? Thank you again for taking the time to tune in, Aquarius, and I hope to see you again here next week. Be well.